So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Played into space, and he's cut it out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of...
Chance! Fantastic from Mainoo! About as smooth as it gets. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tonali. That's a little off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Savinho. Savinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bradley's cross, and he was alert to it. Marlon knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandez. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Pellegrini. Marlon, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Savinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's clever.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Red Star definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bradley made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Marlon venturing down the left, and now the breakaway, Pellegrini. This is a promising build-up. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lookman, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
a chance! And there's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tonali. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a good run he's making out on the left. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now it's Menu. That has been cut short. Pellegrini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bradley makes the interception. Tonali, and they can counter here. Belosian. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Dybala. Tonali promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Roma really need to bring up...
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And he's had it nicked away. Bradley. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fernandes. And here's Menu. Takes a shot! Goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Judge, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing...
And the shot! And he hits the net! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And yes, it's him again.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 8, numero 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So could they be onto something here? Now that looks a decent ball. Oosterwolde does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fernandes. And it's Menu. Menu makes a dash for it. O'Brien. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lookman. And he plays one through. Mbappe. Soulé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a pop! Off the post! It's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Red Star, palpably stronger, better, superior. And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of it? Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Marlon needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Threads one in. Oosterwolde spots it and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it, can he get away? Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. And here's Watkins. Big chance! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Fernandez. He's being urged to shoot. That pass isn't the best. Menu. Upamecano makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14 viene sostituito con il numero 21.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final 5 minutes. Nicely shaped ball. Bradley has it out wide and in space. And the finish! And that's a tiny finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nice control. Lovely, now then. Now it's Soulé. Shot could be on. Real chance! Well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.